Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up?
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
What's up, y'all? Friday, November the 5th, 2021. We here, and you are listening to
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
We Live, baby. We live on the scene.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Dear Blaze, what's going on, man? Let's check the markets real quick. The Dow futures are up 233. S&P futures up 26. NASDAQ futures up 94. Small caps are up 47. They are down from where they were initially earlier today. But we rocking and we rolling. Welcome everybody to the show. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Share this link. Thank you for hitting the like button. Whoever didn't came in and hit it. Appreciate you for that. When you come in, wipe your feet at the door. Hit the like button. Sit down and get involved in the live chat. Feel free to promote your business or whatever you got going on in the live chat. If you want to talk about sponsoring a show and have me promote your business on the show, you come on the show, you talk on the show. We can make arrangements for that. You can send me an email at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. If you want to get this Scully hat that I got on, you can hit my website, Gunby Publishing.BigCartel.com. Sean G is in the building, y'all.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Man, everything is going good. Mark Frazier, what's up with you, man? We live, kid. We live. The show is going. The show must go on. Friday men's meeting, man. You know, learn to speak life words to yourself. Learn to speak life words to yourself. You got to learn to do that. I have to learn to do that. I have to constantly practice on doing that. When you've been speaking death to yourself for so long, it requires an overhaul and a rebuilding of the mental framework to begin to speak life to yourself as opposed to speaking death to yourself. Instead of telling yourself that you can't do this, you can't do that, you got to begin to tell yourself that you can do this and that you can do that. Retired Maniac, what up? Everything is good. Y'all come on in, man. Have a seat. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I was talking to somebody last night, man, and Trucker Ron, what's up, man? What's going on with you? Talking to somebody last night, and we were just talking about the changes that he was making. Quadrex is in the building. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. That's right. Trucker Ron is asking y'all to hit that like button. There's 12 of y'all in here. I only got 5 thumbs up. The more thumbs up you hit, the more they share the video, the more notifications they send out, and the more people we get involved in the live chat, and the doper the live becomes. I was talking to a gentleman last night, and he was telling me about how he can see a big change in himself versus a year ago, year and a half ago, and it's all tied to the conversation that he has with himself. And he spoke about how today, now, how he sees a market change. He was unemployed, depressed, flat on his back, down, and just decided to make a change, man. And he got up and Today he's working a full-time job, has his own apartment, has a checking account, has a savings account, has a great job, working on his mental health, working on his physical health, working on his spiritual health. Young dude in his late 20s, early 30s. And he was telling me, he said, Sean, man, it's just the result of the conversation that I have with me today versus the conversation that I had with me in the past. And he said he sees the results. He can actually see and feel the results. The anxiety is down. His depression is down. His anxiety is down. His anger is down. His short temper is down. His intolerance is down. His impatience is down. And changed his diet, working on his health, exercising regularly. David Andrews, what's up, man? 16 watching, 15 likes, one thumbs down, man. Shout out to the sucker that gave me a thumbs down. Shout out to the sucker that gave me a thumbs down. I hate you too. I don't like you neither. So we even. You not winning. And, I've been working with this brother, man. We've been doing the mentorship session, for months now. And we rap on a regular basis, and it's good to see people grow and change. A lot of the younger dudes that I started rapping to that signed up for my mentorship session are all doing better than where they were when we first met. I did a mentorship session with a brother from Somalia over in Spain. He was in Spain. And from the first conversation we had until the last conversation we had, he changed markedly. I was doing a mentorship session with a brother over in the Netherlands of Russian ancestry. From the first time I spoke to him to the last time I spoke to him, major growth. I keep in touch with a young Dominican kid here in Jersey, man. From the first time I talked to him until now, market changes, massive changes that these people are seeing in their lives. And Mo Do Drama said he don't smoke no weed. Dear Blaze said, shout out to the sucker, man. Oh, it's 3 more? Oh, man. Shout out to all the suckers, man.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Man, we hate you too, man. And it's cool, man. So many, man. Another brother, man, in the corporate world. Me and him been rapping for months. And, major positive changes going on in his life. And a lot of times what I do, Antonio Arts, what's up, man? Welcome to the live, man. I see you. I just listen. Most times all we need is just somebody to listen and just let me get it out. And then as I'm saying what I'm saying, I can hear my answers. It's a relief. And if I talk long enough, and if somebody listens long enough, I'll hear the mistakes I made, and then I'll hear the solution that I need in order to change my situation around, man. So if you want to get involved, yo, Donnell, what up, man? If you want to get involved with me on a one-on-one mentorship session, go to my Patreon site. Go to my Patreon. I'm doing everything. Any of my mentorship is going to be done through my Patreon. Stizzy is in the building. I appreciate you too, Antonio. There's my Patreon channel. I just pinned that link at the top. Michael Bernard said this is a sucker-free zone, man. So if you a sucker, man, go home with the mother, with your mother, with the women and the children, man. Go home with the women and the children, and you can get that off over there. But this is a men's meeting. We discuss men issues, and we act like men, and we behave like men in here. So, you know, we don't hide behind fake profile names. We put addresses when we talking to people. We put addresses on it. We look people in the eye, and we let them know with no chance of we let them know emphatically and with no doubt that we're speaking to them. You know, we show respect, we give respect, we say please, we say thank you, we say you're welcome, we say excuse me, but we not chumps. And then we expect the same in return. And if we don't get that in return, then we don't give you that no more. That's the end of that. You understand?
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
But this is the men's meeting. And anybody that wants to get involved with me on a one-on-one mentorship session, this ain't no buffoonery, David. You know how we do it. Here's the link to my Patreon. The sessions are $100. For the $100, you get 2 30-minute FaceTime sessions with me or 3 20-minute FaceTime sessions, whatever you need. You get an hour, but it usually goes over an hour, and it's usually more than 2, it's usually more than 3, because, you know, once we get involved in these intimate conversations, then there's always got to be follow-up, you know, and my thing is to make sure that you spend your money and that you get something from it, that you leave from our conversation with more than what you came with. And, you know, I don't have answers to everything. I haven't experienced everything in life, but I'm a good listener. And, you know, I'll do my best to help. So go sign up for my Patreon. You could also do it another way. Fitness Green, what up? If you want to go to my website and purchase $100 worth of merch, I'll see that. I'll get the email. Your phone number will be there. I'll call you, and we could take off that way too. So there's a few ways that you could do it. It's better to do the Patreon because you're going to get the content that I upload over there, the written word, the little the lenses, the little shorts that I put up. Sometimes I put videos. I haven't been putting many videos up over there, but you get the content and you get the rap to me. So it's better if you go through the Patreon. Stizzy says the Patreon is highly valuable. People don't sleep on that. You like the vids, get the Patreon and take it a whole different level. Well worth it. Yeah, Fitness Green, that Egypt doctor, man. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, man. I was sick as a dog. Trenton Terror Time, what up? So this is a men's meeting, man. Question and answer. Let's go. I'm here. It's Friday. Little Sean got a game today. First game of the playoffs. And if they win today, they play again tomorrow for the championship. And Sean is going to pitch the championship game if they win today, which they should. And then he plays for another team that plays tomorrow too. So he's got a game today and 2 games tomorrow. So we just chilling. He ain't have no school today. It's been election week all week. The governor's election here in New Jersey was another catastrophe with people voting without citizenship, caught on camera. You know, just a mess. You know, there's no what kind of confidence can you have in what's going on? It was a joke, Stizzy, joke. They got videos of people getting ballots. They don't even have citizenship, but the polling people were giving them ballots. Anyway, here, fill it out. We'll let them. Just all wrong, man. Just horrible, man. David Andrews, man, thank you for that $4.99. That's a British pound, or either the euro. Thank you, sir. My man David is a strong friend to the channel. Yeah, man. I got the link here. Let me see if I can find that link so y'all can see it. It was on Zero Hedge. Zero Hedge. Crazy, man. Yeah, here it is right here. Copy. That's the link right there. Are you planning to travel after this pandemic is over? Yeah, relation. I want to get back on the plane, man. I want to take my camera on the road. I want to go back to Africa. I want to come to Europe. I want to go to Vietnam. I want to go to Russia. I want to go down to Peru. Yeah, my IG is at the top of the screen. Subscribe to my Instagram. It's at the top of the screen, at Gunby Publishing or at Sean G. Follow me on Instagram, at Gunby Publishing. It's at the top of the screen there, or at Sean G. I post daily over there. I post like an animal over there. Check this link out right here, y'all, man. David, check this link out right here, man. Look at this, man. I mean, how do you? I don't know what's going on with America, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get my travel game back on. I think it's gonna be dope this time around because, you know, it's just gonna be dope, man. Because this way I can chronicle my travel, my journeys. And yeah, my Instagram link is down in the description, Antonio. My Instagram link is down in the description. Yo, David, man, appreciate you. You know, Fit Over 50. We work out every day. I ran my 2 miles today. Exercise is very important in life. Y'all come on in. My man Corey in the building took a road trip to Florida from Boston. Passed by Jersey, thought about Calisthenics King. Shout out to you, Corey. I see you, man. Yeah, man. So traveling is the best education you can get. It gets you out of your comfort zone. It forces you to meet new people. It forces you to interact with people. And it just expands your mind and you realize that, you know, America isn't the only house on the block, right? And then we can narrow it down further that down south or the West Coast or the Midwest or the East Coast is not the only house on the block, right? And then you can narrow it down even further that for me, New Jersey is not the only place in the world. And then North Jersey is not the only place in the world because you got people that grow and live in their hometowns their whole life and never leave. Some people have never left their state. And yet they have opinions on world affairs and they have opinions on this and on that and have never gone nowhere. Hit that like button when y'all come in here, man. I got 30 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you in advance. You know, you can immediately tell the difference between somebody who is well-traveled, that has traveled the world and seen different places and met different people versus somebody that ain't never left Brooklyn. You know, you got people that grow up in Queens and have never been to the Bronx or never been to Jersey. They've been in Queens their whole life, never been to Staten Island. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to get out. You and meet new people, interact with new people, and you'll find out that the world is a beautiful place, man. And then some of the scenery, man. Now, I don't run for time. I just run I just like to get my 2 miles in, at least a minimum of 2 miles in when I do run. I don't run for time, though. I just run to look good like I do. Some of the dopest scenery that when I was in Brazil, yeah, that was in Brazil. Was that in Brazil? Yeah, that was in Brazil. When you go to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and you go up, the Christos, the big statue of Jesus, they call it the Christos. It's sitting over there. You got Sugarloaf. And you can go up there and you can see this statue up close. And as you go up there, you stop at different places, and there's these wild monkeys that are running around, and they walk around. They're not afraid of you. They walk right past you. They don't even look at you. They just walk around like people. And anybody who leaves their car windows open and there's food in the car, these monkeys go in the car and take people's food and eat. It was the most dopest thing I ever saw, man. Not I ever saw. It was one of the dopest things that I've experienced in my life, man, to just see these monkeys in Brazil. They're all over the place too, man. And yeah, so you got to go out, you got to travel, man. Yeah, man. Marco Island, okay. Yeah, man. I would love to go to India too, man. I want to go to India too. I would like to go to India too, man, and catch up with one of them them dark skinned Indian girls with that jet black hair. They be super black and they got that jet black hair, man. Banging body, man. Yo, as soon as I get to India, man, I'm stepping to him, man, like a champ, without a doubt, man. Yeah, so I want to get to Europe too. I really want to go to Italy, man. I really want to go to Italy, man. Um, I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to Florence, Italy. That's where I want to go when I go to Italy. Yeah. Check out Machiavelli. Yeah, I want to do that California coast thing too. Travel down Highway 1. They say you could ride down the coast of California, and they say that's a dope experience. I want to ride when I upgrade my car game. I always said I want to get me one of those Honda Odyssey vans. I love those Honda Odyssey vans, man. And the day I get it, I'm going to pick Lil Sean up. We're going to put some gas in the car, and we're going to shoot. We're going to ride from Jersey to California, man, and we're going to stop along the way. I want to see all of those deserts in Nevada and New Mexico and Wyoming. I want to see all of that, man. Go through Montana. Yeah, I want to do all of that, man. So this is the Friday men's meeting, man. Let's talk about it. This is question answer. What's going on? I don't know if they get good gas miles or not. Sean, what advice can you give on traveling? What key advice can you give on traveling? Looks like your comment got cut off. I'm coming out to Cali, man. Make sure y'all follow me on my Instagram at Gunby Publishing. You would build your wealth first. Nah, you got to travel, man. Traveling is going to give you the education and expand your mind and make you make more money. Pismo Beach. Trucker Ron, man. Trucker Ron's a truck driver, man. He been all across the country. That's got to be interesting, man. I want to go see. I want to go to Yellowstone National Park. I want to see those big redwood trees. There's big sequoia trees. Sean, I'm 20 years old. Do you think it's smart for me to be with one girl? Collins NBA, I don't know, man. I don't know you. I don't know what you like. That's totally up to you. You know, I don't know how she feels about you, how you feel about her. If you're talking about just for a lady, you know, that's fine. Would I go and tie the knot and get married at 20? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Not me. You know, 20 years old, man. You're still a baby, man. Yeah, I want to travel, man. I want to see a lot of places. I used to love to travel, man. Africa was a beautiful place to go to, too, man. South Africa is gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. hmm I mean, I had a girlfriend at 20. I had a girl at 20, but I was messing around with other girls, too. It's hard to have one girl at 20 years old because all the 20-year-old girls look so good. 19, when you're 20, you could deal with, you're technically not an adult yet, right? Are you an adult yet at 20? What's the cutoff for like the statutory rape thing? You got to be over 21 or under 21 in America. But when you're 20, man, you can step, you know, you dealing with honeys from 27, 28, 29 to 19, 18. Whew, it's hard to be with one honey around there. Appreciate you, Quadrex. Yeah, man. I went to Canada. I went to the Bahamas, Jamaica, uh, Cuba. If you could go back into your younger years, what would you change? What would you change in life? What would you have told yourself? Um, I probably would have told myself if I knew better, you know, not to get involved with drugs to the extent that I did because it almost killed me. I probably would have told myself not to get into selling drugs and get involved in the street life like I did. That also almost killed me too. And I would just start a business at a young age. I would start a business at a young age. I would do entrepreneur. I would do entrepreneurship right off the rip, right out of high school. I don't know if I would go to college. Definitely if I was graduating in 2022 during this era now, the way technology is, I don't think I would ever go to college. For what? You don't need college to have a career, to provide a living for yourself. You can easily provide a six-figure income living for yourself without college in today's society. Easily. You can make $8,000 a month without college if you smart. Yeah, say over 21. Yeah. So you keep yourself out of trouble. You got it. You got it. I put up a video on my other channel, man. Jacob says, how do you keep your son from becoming a gay? Because that's what they are pushing on our kids. Well, Sean hangs with me. Thoughts on a good trade, Sean, looking to pick up one after all these years. Um, Sean hangs with me, you know. He hangs with me. And I'm a masculine man, and I talk to him. I've been talking to him since he was 5 about who he is, that he's a boy and what he is and what girls are and what boys. I've been talking to him about that for years. And I explained to him that what he sees when he sees these different things on YouTube, TV, or whatever, I explained to him what it is. And I explained to him, being that I'm so involved in his life, he wants to be like me. I'm his hero. So whatever I am and whatever I do, he sees me with honeys. He sees me talk to women. So he's watching. It's the dudes that don't spend no time with their sons and let their sons, they neglect their sons and let their sons be raised by the mother and the grandmother and the aunt and the sister and this one and that one. They don't spend no time, and kids are going to mimic what they see. They're going to mimic what they see. And if homeboy's not around, if homeboy don't come get him and throw the football with him, or, teach him how to wrestle, teach him how to fight, hang out with him, teach him what to do, then he'll never learn. And he'll pick up what he sees. Ownership, own your ship. Thoughts on a good trade, Sean? I don't know, Mike. You got to figure out what's good for you. You got to figure out what's good for you. I don't know what you like. Don't listen to me tell you what to do. You listen to Mike. You listen to you. What are you good at? What do you want to learn? What do you have fun doing? I started window cleaning when I got out of prison because I couldn't get a job. I hated it in the beginning, but I grew to love it. After like my second year, I loved cleaning windows. I loved my route. I loved my job. I loved the money I made, the freedom it gave me. I could have easily put my window cleaning route on $10,000 a month or $15,000 a month, easily, because I got that kind of mind. But that wasn't the plan. The window cleaning was just to get me to where, I needed to pay my bills and, just to keep things moving. Now, I've never been to London town. I want you guys to stop asking people what you should do. That's some weak shit. We talked about that yesterday, how the feminine mind allows itself to receive impressions. It's the passive mind. It's the involuntary mind. It's the subconscious mind. It's the passive mind, and it's more engaged in receiving impressions from outside. And that the masculine mind is the conscious mind. It's the voluntary mind, the aggressive mind, and it's more involved in giving out impressions. So stop going around asking people, what should I do? What should I do? How the fuck anybody know what you should do? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows your thoughts. Nobody knows what you're good at. These are conversations you got to ask yourself. This is a men's meeting. And we got to stop that. Should I be with this girl? Should I not be? I don't know. What do you think you should do? You know who she is. You know who you are. Does she work for you? Do you work for her? I'm talking to everybody in this live. And if you ain't in this live, if you watch this video 7, 8 months from now, or goddamn a year from now, and you a man, you get with somebody, preferably if you a young dude, you get you with an older dude, an older mentor. Try to find you an older dude you could rap to, bounce your thoughts off of, run things by him, sit back and listen to him, tell him about your mistakes and all of that, your fears. We went over this yesterday and all that. But at the end of the day, you got to make your decision and be able to live with it. Stop letting somebody plug you into a wall and hit the on button and tell you, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. And you do it. That's not masculine. That's feminine. Females allow themselves to be run. Man ain't supposed to allow himself to be run by another man. You got to run yourself. You make your mistakes and then you learn. That ain't work. I ran into a brick wall. Then, I went over there. That tree fell on me. Let me go not over there no more. I went over there. They robbed me. I can't walk down that block no more. We learn. You're not gonna. There's no. If you think you're gonna live a mistake-free life and a pain-free life, you forget that shit. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Peace, Sean G. And yes, taking responsibility for your choices needs to be done. People ask question after question when they really know the answers. They just hope the reality isn't true. Or they asking questions and, trying to get your approval or not. I used to do that when I was weak, when I was a mama's boy. Hey, yo, ma, what you think? I want to do this right here. Nah, don't do that. Go do that over there. And I would do it because I needed her approval. My dome wasn't right. Now I don't need nobody else's approval to do nothing. Fuck all y'all. I don't care what you say. This is what I'm doing. This is my decision, and I can live with it. I've weighed it out. I've slept on it like goddamn 2 weeks, or I slept on it 2 nights. I got to make a decision today. I've talked to 3 of my closest homeboys that got experience. I heard all 3 of them. You understand? But I'm gonna make my decision, and this is what I'm gonna do. I weighed it out. This is the direction I'm going. Mike 287, you the man. Appreciate the feedback from the chat and Sean. I look into electrics. I do like to work with my hands, so I'm considering welding. Do it. Go for it. I went to college because my mother wanted me to go to college. I didn't go to college because I wanted to go. That wasn't my choice. That wasn't my choice. She wanted me to go. I wanted her approval. As an 18-year-old, her approval and her acceptance were tantamount to me. I was a child. And I did it. Not saying, judging whether it was a good or bad thing, but I'm just highlighting to you that when I was a child, I did what children do. Even when I got into my 20s, she had a great deal of influence on me. And it wasn't until one day where I just stopped and said, man, fuck that. I ain't asking nobody nothing. This is what I'm going to do. This is the decision I'm going to make. I'm going to go with this. That's when you grow into your manhood. Friday men's meeting, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all all right?
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You'll be all right. You got time. Nothing is going to come to you easy. Nothing's going to happen right away. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the footwork in. the best thing I would tell you to do is do what you like, do what you enjoy, and try to make money from that. Try to monetize that. I think David just put that up in the chat. I love real estate. I love business. You know? I love doing YouTube. This is, it doesn't, I don't really work a day in my life. I don't consider this work. I don't consider doing my podcast work or doing my other channel work. This is what I do. My Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon. I wake up in the morning and I'm excited about what it is that I do. You got to find something that floats your boat, that gets you high, that you enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? You can find something. Sean, bring me a water, please. Ebony Lover, like your content so much sometimes, Sean. It's truly unique and helpful. All right, appreciate you, Ebony Lover. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Dia Blaze in the building. Patreon channel was sold. Make sure you subscribe. There's my Patreon channel right here. Man, we doing good, man. We got 42 likes, 34 people watching, man. The likes exceed the people in. Keep doing y'all thing. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. 5 haters, man. I hate you too, man. 5 thumbs down. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Wait a minute. Move. Hold on. All right, come on.
No.
Yeah. Best shit in the world right there. What's up, man? Where y'all at, man? Y'all scared? What's going on, man? Ain't nobody talking? Y'all just come to hear me talk? All right, bet. I'll keep running my mouth then. Get out of your comfort zone. Change what you do. Change your routine. If you've been staying in the house all day, get out of the house. Go for a walk. Nah, YouTube is treating me right, man. I'm back in here, man. I'm good. Change up your life. Change your routine. Do something different. Yeah, but don't drink the whole thing. Come here. Let me see it. No, you don't shake it because then it starts running over. You just do it real light like that till you get that off the bottom. You take the first sip. Look at this, y'all. This was brand new. I broke it, and I let him take the first sip first. He's the only person in the world. I would never let you take the first sip. I would never let nobody else take the first sip. Only you. I only let you get the big piece of chicken. You ready for your game? Change your routine, change your life, change your thinking, change your life. You change your thinking, you're going to change your company. Anything is possible. No matter what, you can win. Yeah. Just keep doing your thing. and it don't stop. MZ, shout out to Green Crystals, man. MZ, man. MZ with a Marcus Aurelius quote. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, but look what he wrote with Marcus Aurelius from Gladiator. Me and Sean been watching Gladiator. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. I got a book, MZ. A Greek, I don't know what kind of book it is, but I got in there, you got Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, I got Socrates in there, I got Plato, I got all of those dope Greek philosophers in there. Marcus Aurelius is dope, man. Dope. Your thoughts are powerful, man. Your thoughts have life. The title in the screen says, learn to speak life words to yourself. That's going to come from your thoughts. If your thoughts are full of death, if you're listening to this stupid ass rap music that speaks nothing but death, then you're going to speak death to you. At times, not all the time. Let me not say that. But your thoughts have life. Your thoughts are living things. You cannot conceal your thoughts. They will manifest in the physical form at some point if persisted in long enough. If you in a coffee shop and a fly honey walk in, Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, that's what it is, David. I got that. You sitting in a coffee shop and a fly honey walk in and you got your eyes on her and you just can't take your eyes off of her. Those are your thoughts. Your thoughts are going, damn, she look good. Damn, she bad. Damn, she pretty, man. Ah, man. Those are your thoughts. They are invisible, but they have life. And sooner or later, that thought is going to manifest because you're going to get up out your seat and you're going to walk over to her and say, can I buy your coffee today? My name is Sean. How you doing? What kind of coffee you getting? Let me buy your coffee. And she's going to say, no, don't buy it. And then I turn to the person behind the counter. I say, listen, don't take no money from her. Here's the money. Here's the $5. This is for her. How much is it? $4 here. Take the $5. Don't take no money from her. And I pay for it. That's my thought manifested. That's a thought manifested. What habits have benefited my life the most? Discipline. Jacoby, they say when everything starts to make you feel uncomfortable, you are close to your breakthrough. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. All the philosophers talk about that, man. The importance of the mind. The first principle in the Kabbalion is mentalism. If you read As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, he says, man is mind, and evermore he takes the tools of thoughts and fashion what he makes. They say when everything starts to make you feel uncomfortable, then you are close to your breakthrough. Interesting. Discipline, good sleep, going to bed early, waking up early. Exercise is a habit. Minding my business is a habit, benefited my life. Shutting the fuck up sometimes is a habit, benefited my life. Being honest is a habit, benefited my life. Hard work, bunch of habits, man. Stigmatism in my soul. Gotta adopt these habits into your life, man. Stop making excuses. If your life ain't shit, that's because you ain't shit. Period. You ain't doing nothing. You live in America, you speak the language, and you sit around and make excuses. You sit around and make excuses. And people come over here from other countries, can't speak the language, and out success you. Then you get mad. They coming over here taking our jobs. You won't work. You too proud. Some jobs you won't do. You don't want to work at Chipotle fixing chicken bowls and beef bowls because you're more concerned about what your homeboy is going to say when they come in there and order. They're going to see you with your apron on. But you don't think about the long range plan to where when you start off making chicken bowls, then you end up being the manager of the store, and then you end up being a regional manager over 8 stores, right? And then one day you decide to buy your own franchise. You can't see that far because your mind weak.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
You can't see that far because you worried about what they gonna say when you start off making chicken bowls for $15 an hour.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You can't see that far because you stuck on Instagram and YouTube looking at a bunch of fake motherfuckers living a fake life, and you saying that you want to start off at the top, you don't want to start at the bottom.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
You don't understand that things take time. Things take time. You got to put the footwork in. I started off my YouTube channel with 1 subscriber, 1 video, and 1 view. That video I put it up. I was my first subscriber, and I watched the video first. When I started my big YouTube channel, it's got 83,000 subscribers now. This one's got almost 3,000. They all started off with 1 subscriber, 1 view, and 1 video. And that was all me. But I just got up every day and I kept posting, kept getting up, going. Because I ain't weak and I ain't going to let y'all beat me. 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 Who I'm talking to? I'm talking to all 8 billion of y'all.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Not going to let y'all beat me. You not no better than me. You a human like me. You ain't no better than me. You what? You a senator, so what? You a CEO, so what? So what? You a quarterback, I don't care what you do. You a truck driver, you a janitor, you a shooting guard, you a all-star. Man, I don't care. You're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna beat me, man. I got just as much as right to this world and the good things in it as anybody else. And that decision comes from me. It don't come from nobody else. It don't come from nobody else. Yeah, that's how I go. That's how I go. Y'all better get with the program. Y'all better get with the program and stop considering yourself, thinking yourself as a second-class citizen, thinking of yourself as, you don't know the right person, that everybody that's on got put on by somebody. That's not true. Some have, but some people hustle their way to the top. Miguel Diaz says, say it louder for the people in the back. Antonio Arts, what's up? All right, David, peace, man. Shout out to David, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, we all lions. We all animals out here. This is animal. This ain't no civilized society. This is a jungle. The human being is just the most evolved animal, the highest form of evolved animal. That's it. But as far as animalistic ways, tendencies, thoughts, actions, and behaviors, we ain't no different from a fox. We ain't no different from a sparrow. We ain't no different from a wildebeest. We all animals, right? And we all sitting around hungry, and it's a bunch of deer over there, and a lot of people go through this life, live in this world saying, yo, I don't run fast enough. Can you catch me a deer? Fuck out of here. If I run over there and catch a deer, I'm eating that motherfucker. You better goddamn come up with a way to catch you one. You better come up with a way to catch you one. Look at all, it's about 90 of them over there. You can't get you one of them? All right. You keep waiting on somebody to bring you one. As soon as you get weak and get skinny, get weak, we gonna eat your ass.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Y'all better get right. My man finna go to Juma. What's up, man? Assalamu alaikum. 6 lions over there, and 5 of the lions is sitting out eating. One lion said, y'all can y'all catch me? Can y'all catch me a warhog? I can't catch it. I done tried 6 times to catch one, and I keep missing. Can y'all catch me one? 5 niggas gonna look at this like, what? Yo, you heard what he said? Man, you was a sucker. That's what they gonna say. Yeah, all right, we catch you one. Yeah. My man Suave is wholesaling properties in Massachusetts right now. If you're interested, anybody interested in buying some properties up in Massachusetts, we got somebody in the real estate game in Massachusetts. Get your money right, get your credit right. Anybody needs anything brought across country by truck, get in touch with my man Trucker Ron right there, TR Ron. Hit him up on his YouTube channel. TR Ron on YouTube. Ronald Moss on Instagram. Got his own trucking business. He can move some stuff for you. If this thing is so bad, what's going on in the last 23 months, why aren't people's pets dying? Check that out. Listen.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
If everything is so bad, like they say it is, on the trick box, CNN, MSNBC, the news. And if everything is so bad, why aren't people's pets dying?
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Check that out. Check that out. They not wearing no joint. What are we doing here? MZ, what's up, man? You still here, my man MZ? Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, why aren't the homeless? Why aren't people's pets dying? Why isn't it there? Is there a spike in veterinary hospital cases? Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you for giving me the likes, man. Friday men's meeting, man. Question and answer. What's going on, y'all? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Man, you got it, Suave. You got it. Put your Instagram up there, all that, so they can find you. We always have responsibilities. Yes, it's ours. My pet bat is alive and well. If you look back in history, anytime the public don't like something the upstairs have done, they get to the streets and protest. Our generation lacking that fire. BM, tell them, man. Shout out to BM, man.
Hey, yo, man, it's the podcast with Soul.
Do you think they could have pulled something like this off in the 60s, man? With the fire and the passion of the youth of the 60s? Do you think in the 70s they could have pulled this off, or in the 80s? What? Do what? Stay at home? What? Don't go, what? Where, what? Man, get your ass out of here, man. Never. 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 Truck around. There's a movie called The Happening. What mimics the situation of separation through airborne? You know, okay. Why aren't people's pets dying? Why? Yo, retired maniac, they be in there by themselves. Yo, they be in the car by themselves with the joint on. I be like, yo. That's when you know that your thoughts are vastly different from another human being in the same society as you. They are looking at this world vastly different from you, man. Peace to you, Quadrex. Yeah. Yeah. And they be your same race and your same color, but y'all think vastly different. Y'all are no more related or no more the same than a goddamn banana and a bowl of cereal. Totally different. And then you got somebody else of another complexion, another race, another religion that thinks exactly the same way that you do about the value of your life and your civil liberties. And it's going, and what's being revealed is that kindred spirits is the new order of the day. Kindred spirits is the new family. It has nothing to do with we worship at the same place, we speak the same dialect, we speak the same language, we from the same country, we the same color, we from the same. That has nothing to do with it today. Motivation 317. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men create hard times, just a cycle. Yo, Sean, I'm trying to link with you next time I come to NYC, New Jersey. What's your contact? Can't get that swab. Don't do that, homeboy. I'm on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Gunby Publishing. It ain't that easy to get at me, man. Haven't been sick this whole time, bro, in 2 years. Me neither. I wear no joint here in Cali either. Eat healthy, garlic, clean foods, work out. My health insurance. I laugh when I see that. How are you a believer? But yeah, right. Jameson is in the building. Funniest ever, the car by themselves with it on. I seen him with it on with gloves. Yo, Suave, hit me on my Instagram or subscribe to my Patreon channel. If you subscribe to my Patreon channel, we could DM on the Patreon, and then if you maybe we could put something together. Quadrex Sean, my ex is 46 years old, going through menopause. I'm 34, going for that young meat now. I'm funny going out with older women, my dude. Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with no old kitty cat, or you know what I'm saying? I like it all. My Instagram is at Sean G or at Gunby Publishing. Germany in the building. Daniel Akchowski. Dzień dobry, Daniel. Dzień dobry. What's up, man? Trucker Ron said, good old season freak. Jameson, that's exactly what these people want. Yeah, that sheriff in L.A., Villanueva, he ain't with it either, man. I think in San Francisco, they just came down with a mandate that any kids under 5 got to show proof of the joint in order to come into restaurants, movie theaters, gyms, anything inside. 5 years old. Monkey be super warm. Ooh. Antonio Arts, I lost $36,000 job in 2009, a week before my son was born. Today, I make much more than that yearly in my own company. Mind you, 10 years ago, I was only making 20. All right. Elijah Best, what up? Showing you doing a podcast with Bam. Goku Pump. Shout out to Goku Pump, man. Shout out to Bam Bam, man. Support my man. Goku Pump on YouTube. Bam Bam on YouTube. What I'm saying is grind. Don't give up. My change didn't hit success. Imagine if everybody, just imagine. Okay, Swab, I got you, man. I'm gonna hit you when I get off the joint. Imagine if everybody took these right here, right? Listen, imagine if all 8 billion of us, right, took these and threw them in the trash can, right, and unplugged the TV. This thing is over. Back to normal. Back to true life. Tyree English, what up, man? Back to true life. Because then you don't know. It's really the knowing, the incessant, repetitive. They loop the same. You ever see on the news where there's a shooting or an accident and they run the same clip every 27 minutes and they loop the same thing the whole day? They just loop. It's never new footage. They just loop the same footage. And if you repetitively beat someone in the head with something, they will begin to believe it. Hitler, in the book, he wrote a book called Mein Kampf. I heard Dr. King say that in this book, Hitler says, if you're going to tell a lie, tell a big lie. And if you tell it loud and long enough, everyone will begin to believe it, including yourself. That's the mind. That's the part where we talk about we got to guard our minds. Nah, that's why we don't do that, homeboy. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We mind our business. We don't do that, homeboy. No disrespect, but I made that mistake once before. You understand? Y'all know what it is. I'm a 52-year-old man. If you a man, then goddamn it, be a man. Be a man. Be a man. If you scared, stay at home with the women and children. What did the Godfather tell Michael in the garden before he died in front of his grandson? What did Don Corleone tell Michael in the garden? Somebody put it up there. Jameson, retired maniac. Trucker Rhyme, Miguel Diaz, Suave, Dia Blaze, retired maniac. What did Don Corleone tell Michael in part 1 at the end of the movie in the garden? Before he passed away. Retired maniac, health starts in the mind. I don't think sick, so I don't get sick. Somebody put it up. I'm gonna see if y'all know. If y'all real Godfather fans. Antonio Arts, Daniel, Bateen, Big Neff. What'd they say? Mark Frazier, Motivation 317. Just business, not personal. That's what Tom Hagen, the consigliere, told Michael after Sollozzo and Barzini and them tried to kill the Don. I'm not talking about that part. What did Don Corleone, the father, tell his son, Michael? Toward the end of part 1, they were in the backyard, and this was before he passed away in front of his, there you go, big homie got it. He told Michael, he says, women and children can be careless, but not men. That's what he told him. Women and children can be careless, but not men. And you got to look at yourself as a man. You got to know that. You got to know that being a man is a mentality. It ain't how many girls you fucking. It ain't how big your dick is. It ain't what kind of car you drive. It ain't how much you could bench press. It ain't how much you could deadlift. It has nothing to do with that. It's your mentality. Mac 10 got it. Women and children can be careless, but not men. I'm always outside too. Y'all got to understand that point. I look good with this hat on, don't I? Yeah, I know I do. I'm saying that for my females in here. There's some females in here just looking at me. They be like, damn, let me go ahead and look at Sean. Look at his big, pretty lips. Look at his skin. His skin is tight. Look at his teeth. He got pretty teeth. He got one missing right there, but he gonna get that fixed when he gets some money. He broke right now, though, but I still give him some. That's what they come on here. All my lady subscribers come on here and say, I want to give him some. I give Sean some. Mac 10, you already know that, man. This is a channel for men, so you already know. You could just listen to me, watch my videos. You know where I'm at with that. All my female subscribers come on here. They say, damn, Sean look good. I hope I run into him at CVS or at the grocery store so me and him could be walking down the same aisle together and I can purposely drop my wallet and make like it look like an accident so he can help, so he can bend down and pick it up and give it back to me so I could look in his eyes. And then I could just tell him I'm going to give him some with the way I look at him. That's what my female subscribers do. They want to give me some. I got the fresh shave yesterday. I cut my beard down. I got pretty skin color. I'm brown. I got big lips. Better to taste my food with and to do something else with, get the kitty cat with. Yep. Women and children can be careless, but not men. Man, thank everybody for the likes, man. I got 53 likes. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Low key. Low key, what up? Some people might wear this makes their whole lives. Some people might wear this mat. They might wear, yeah, their whole lives. Yeah, it's I've seen dudes, man, hard rock dudes, Timbs, baggy pants, bubble jacket, ice grill, you know, the personification of a hard rock nigga from the street, you understand? And he got a joint on. I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, yo, I see men wearing that, man. I be like, yo, mind is weak, man. We gotta be men, man. Gotta be men, man. 99% survival rate, man. Crazy. So you know it's something deeper than that. You know it's something deeper than something deep, man. Man, truck around, man. She gonna say, Sean, you want something? Sean, you want something? No, she gonna want to give me some. And I want some. And after I get it, you know what she gonna do? She gonna call me back and ask me if I want some more. Yes, she is. Cause she love me. She love me. She love to just talk to me. She love to talk to me. She like to get on the FaceTime and look at me. She don't even be saying that. She just be looking at me. Waiting for me to tell her what to do. Get him, Sean.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
We be on the FaceTime. She just be looking at me, waiting for me to tell her what to do. Get him, Sean. Because the feminine principle of gender in the Kabbalion says that the feminine mind deals with receiving impressions from the masculine mind, and that the masculine mind is more concerned with putting out impressions. Get him, Sean. Yeah. We'd be on the phone, she'd just be looking at me. I'd be like, you like what you see? She said, yeah. I said, I know you do. Yeah. She said, man, how you? I say, you like when I took my shirt off yesterday? She said, yeah, Sean, your chest is all like, you do a lot of push-ups. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, I like the way your chest look. Your chest is sit up. You ain't got no man titties. She said, I love your chest. I said, I know you do. Yeah. She said, Sean, why your skin ain't all beat down and like these other older dudes in their 50s, man? They skin dingy, understand? She said, Sean, you don't smoke no weed? I said, man, I don't smoke no motherfucking weed. Yeah. Sean, but say everybody smoke weed. All the rappers smoke weed. Everybody in their YouTube videos smoke weed. I said, man, can none of them niggas, no rapper, pick one, anybody, pick any rapper ever, they can't fuck with me. Yeah. I don't follow. Sean, why you don't do that? I said, baby, I don't play follow the follower. I'm a goddamn leader. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
Sean, why you don't, they be talking about you, they go on your platform, they hate you and this and that. Why you don't respond to them? I said, baby, I don't let nobody pull me out my tree. I come down out my tree when I get ready. Yeah. Sean, what's up? She said, Sean, but look at your abs. You got bars of soap. Your abs is cut up. So all the mother dudes look like that soap that be in the bathroom at McDonald's where you put it like that liquidy soap. I said, yeah, because they fat. They look like a boiled egg with legs. They fucked up. Yeah. Sean, but why you always brag on yourself? Why you so arrogant? Why you so conceited? I said, because I fucking love me. That's why. Yeah. Sometimes I go off on a tangent like that, y'all. Y'all see it. Look at everybody laughing. Everybody laughing. Y'all like when I go crazy like that, right? They say, Sean, she say, Sean, baby, you understand? Why you look like that? Why don't nobody else look like that? I said, this is that motherfucking Fed look. Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look. Yeah. But Sean, why you, your vocabulary, you talk all these big words, you speak very well, you understand? You're a great orator, you know what I'm saying? I said, baby, I ain't no goddamn gangster. I'm a scholar. Yeah. Sean, but Sean, why you look like that? Why you know what I'm saying? You up, you got energy, all that. I said, baby, because I go to sleep early. I wake up early. I work out 7 days a week. I mind my business and leave yours alone. I don't fuck with suckers. And I goddamn stay to myself, man. Peace. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
Y'all like when I start going crazy like that. Man, niggas be looking like, boy, like, man, hey, retired maniac. Man, she said, Sean, where the hospital at? I said, hospital? What the hell is that? What they do over there? Is that where they sell tomatoes at? Yeah. Then one day I was over there, I was in the park working out. There was a bunch of doctors over there. They said, man, why you look like this, man? What? I said, listen, make me fat, doctor. What could I do to be fat? I want to look like a boiled egg with legs. I want all that diabetes. I want high blood pressure. I want high cholesterol. I just want to be fucked up. And it was about 1,300 doctors over, and they all got in a big huddle like in the NFL, and they came out and they say, Sean, man, ain't nothing we could do. You stuck like that. You gonna look good forever. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
You better speak life to yourself. You better speak life words to yourself. You better speak life words to yourself when you by yourself. Speak life to yourself when you're in some awkward moments. Speak life to yourself when you're scared. Speak life to yourself when you're courageous. Speak life to yourself when you're weak. Speak life to yourself when you're strong. Speak life to yourself when you're sad. Speak life to yourself when you're happy. Speak life to yourself when you're scared and afraid. Speak life to yourself when you're super bold. Speak life to yourself when you're depressed. Speak life to yourself when you're on top of the world. That is your motherfucking responsibility. Yeah. Sean, what's up? And don't let nobody else who don't speak life to themselves, who speaks death to themselves, try to make you feel like you arrogant, conceited, and you cocky, and you all of this and that something is wrong with you because you your own best friend. Don't do that. You don't allow nobody else that's got childhood trauma that they ain't dealt with get in your brain and try to make you turn you against you because they 100% against themselves. Don't you do that. You stay away from people that look at the glass as half empty as opposed to half full. Family, friends, mother, anybody, get away from them as soon as possible and feed them with a long-handled spoon. Don't you do that. Your life is yours and it's your responsibility. And you take control of it. Women and children can be careless, but not men. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
That's the Fray in the building. Mr. GFCI, the God, what up? Yeah. 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 Speak it into existence. The biggest conversation and the longest conversation that you're going to have today, tomorrow, next week, next month, the next year, the next decade, and for the rest of your life, the number one person who you going to talk to most, so you better make him your friend, is your motherfucking self. Yeah. Sean, what's up? Don't listen to them. Fool them, devil. Don't listen to them. They broken people. They let their marriage break them. They let them losing their job break their spirit. They let their childhood break them. They let that relationship break them. They let losing all their money break them. They let what people said to them in their childhood break them. And when they became of age and they became aware of their issues and they refused to fix them because of fear, don't let them get in your brain and try to make you believe something is wrong with you when you done went back and confronted yourself. You done went back and rebuilt yourself. You done went back and dealt with your childhood trauma. You done went back and went into them dark rooms of your soul and your mind with the pine sol and the bleach and the mop and the Lysol and the scrub brush. And you scrubbed that room. You knocked down the spider webs. You ran the rats up out of there. You put a fresh new light bulb in there. You put new windows in there. You put a new curtain in there. You painted. You took that old room and you transformed it and goddamn rehabbed it. Now it's a new room and the sunlight shine through and your candle is bright. Don't let them do that to you. Yeah. Get away from people. Get away from people that ain't got no candle. Get away from the people that ain't got no candle. Trucker Ron. Thank you for that super chat. Get away from them people that ain't got no candle. And you protect your candle at all costs. They trying to blow your candle out. They want your shit to be dark like them. They life dark. You can look in their eyes. There ain't no vision, ain't no enthusiasm. It's just goddamn nothingness. Hurt and pain that they've been running from for years and decades. Don't let them blow your candle out. Them niggas over there gonna try to blow your candle out. That fly honey, you understand, she gonna try to blow your candle out. Don't let nobody blow your candle. You gotta protect your candle from the wind. You can't blow my candle out. Don't let them blow your candle out. Don't let nobody blow your candle out. That's your candle. And if you don't protect your candle and you let a motherfucker blow it out, it's your fault. Yeah. And they gonna come to you and they gonna want you to help them light their candle. That's fine. If they sincere. If they sincere, then you help them get their candle lit. You don't do it for them. You tell them what to do. And you speak to them goddamn 2 or 3 times. If they coming back to you the 8th and 9th time, they still ain't got their candle lit, man, you cut them loose and you run away from them as quick as you can. Cut them loose. Yeah. Don't do that. Your life is like sand in an hourglass. It's like an option with theta decay. You getting up out of here. Sean G getting up out of here. Everybody that you saw yesterday, every human being you gonna see today, every human being you gonna see tomorrow, every human being you gonna see for the rest of your life, in the next 135 years, all these motherfuckers, including me, we gonna be up out of here. Yeah. And ain't no coming back. Don't nobody know where you go. No, they don't. No, they don't. You don't know where we go. What? You don't know. How you know we go over there? How you know? You seen somebody come back that can't? What? We go where? How you know? You been over there? You saw it and came? No, you didn't. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. Everybody guessing. They trying to get in your brain, you understand, and plug you into a wall and tell you to do this and tell you to do that and tell you to do that. And because they got low, and you listen to them and they got low self-esteem. So who the real dummy? Yeah. Oh, that's little Sean. What's up, baby? My son in here, man. That's him. Sean, that's you in there? I see you. Little Sean in the building. Jameson, you know I'm the truth. Blicky, I can't seem to find the motivation to work out in 40 to 50 degree weather, bruh. Might join the gym. Well, you don't want to work out then. Don't come over here with that BLKY. You know, I done seen you in the live before. I fuck with you, but don't come in here with that. This is a men's meeting, man. The women and children is over there. Don't come 40, 50 degree weather, nigga. That's hot. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell y'all a story. Y'all want to hear a story about Morgantown? Miguel Diaz, thank you for that super chat. I was in federal prison in Morgantown, West Virginia. The weight pit, the weight pile was outside. Do you know how cold it gets in West Virginia in January? We would be out in the weight pit, man. 19 degrees, 24 degrees, wind blowing and all that. Hat, goddamn overcoat, sweatshirt, t-shirt, 2 pairs of sweats, 2 pairs of gloves. You understand? Getting money. So don't talk about, don't come over here with that 40, 50 degree to about you can't work out. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. You know what this is?
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
You know what we got?
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look.
What is it, Sean?
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah. Man, I'll go outside and goddamn, it was 50-something degrees yesterday. I was out, I had my shirt off. Lil Sean said we get money anywhere. Put you on 2 sweatshirts. Blackie, put you on 2 sweatshirts. 2 pairs of sweats. And get your 10 sets of 25s on the push-ups. By the goddamn 4th set, you gonna be peeling some of them sweatshirts off. By the time you get to set 9, you might be goddamn shirt might be off. It's a mindset. It's a mentality. I see you, Blackie. I see you, baby. We don't stop. Don't never stop. Miguel, thank you for that super chat. Yeah, man. We used to work out outside in the weight pit. One time, though, Blackie, I gotta be honest, full disclosure. One time, and they would open the weight pile. When they would call us to go to Mainline for breakfast, it was at like 6:01 or 6:03. Soon as they said Mainline is now open, some niggas went to Mainline, other niggas went to the weight pile to work out first. You would hear weights clanking at 6 o'clock in the morning. Every single morning. There was maybe only 1 or 2 mornings where you didn't hear no weights at 6 o'clock in the morning. I think one day it was like -8. Them niggas, they didn't go out there that day, Blackie. They didn't go. They said, nah, not today. But anything over goddamn 10, 15 degrees, man, we was out there in the cold, snot running, winter coat on, the prison issued coat. You understand? And we just went. 40, 50 degrees is warm, man. Shout out to you, though, man. Miguel Diaz, your mind is the most powerful weapon. You must protect it at all costs. You better believe it. Don't let nobody blow your candle out. Blackie tried to come in here and blow our candle out talking about 40, 50 degrees. It's too cold. He might have to join the gym. I don't work out in no gym, man. I work out in the park, man. I do street calisthenics, man. I'm in the park. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. I'm coming here trying to blow nobody's candle out, Blackie. Don't do that. You can go out there and get money. That's the best money to get. When it's cold outside and I be on the pull-up bar, the dip bar, the wind in the air, when it's real cold here in Jersey, the air be so crisp, it go right into your nostrils, into your lungs, and it just be like burning you. Man, that's the best time to get money, man. You know, you ain't got to worry about the sweat. Man, my eye hurt. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. What else going on? What y'all doing, man? What else going on? Somebody give me a question, man. I need a question. Mark Frazier said, I don't think he heard you, Sean. Those are those mental things that we got to fight through. Those are those mental things we got to fight through. They talk about overtraining with weights. Vito, what up? They talk about overtraining with weights. I used to hear that all the time. I ended up at FCI Morgantown, Federal Correctional Institution Morgantown. I saw niggas work out 358 days in a row. 3, 2 to 3 to 4 times a day with calisthenics, ab work, cardio, and weights. And then he took 7 days off in a row. He worked out 358 days straight, and then he takes 7 days off. This is just one dude in particular, but it was a lot of them like that. And yo, homeboy had knots on top of knots on top of knots. You could see his trap muscles through his sweatshirt, not his t-shirt. If you could see a nigga traps through his t-shirt, he got a nice back. His traps is money. When you could see a nigga traps through the t-shirt and the sweatshirt, that's what this dude did, man. And he blew away all things and thoughts about overtraining with weights to me. And all he did was work out and take naps. That's all. I don't even think he ever reported to his work detail, man. I can never remember seeing him at his work detail. I swear. And I saw a lot of dudes like that, man. I remember myself, my story, working out 19, 23 days in a row with weights, banging them. I'm sore, on top of sore, on top of aches, on top of pains. But my mindset changes, man. Fuck that. I ain't finna not fucking work out. All these niggas working out, I'm finna fucking work out too. And I ain't complaining about nothing. When I don't, even when I was hurt or whatever, except when I almost broke my wrist that time when I tried to do dips. I tried to do some dips with 345 plates on. I damn near broke my wrist. I had to lay off the weights for about a month till my mother and Lil Sean came to visit me. Then I started back working out. But when you in the weight pile on a prison yard, don't nobody want to hear nothing, man, except who go. You went, my go. We going up? You want to put some more weight on there? Or you want to take it down? My back, my shoulder, my girl, my case. Don't nobody want to hear that, man, on the weight pile, man. No, sir. No, sir. You go out there talking like that, you're going to get kicked out the car. That's going to be the last time you be working out with them niggas, man. It's a mentality, man, that we came here, we only got an hour to use this bench, so we going to get everything we can out this bench for this hour. Gifted 716. I've been doing both park and gym, but nothing better than the park work. Your views on old men acting like teenagers nowadays. They stuck like Chuck. Living in San Francisco Bay Area. When I think of overtraining, I think about the people train their body so much, but not their mind. That's what I think of people who say overtrain. The body can work out all day. For like the 19 or 20 days that I've gone consistently when I was in prison working out, every day isn't a max day. Some days would be, I'm just going out there to rep out. You know, I'm not doing, what was my deadlift? I think I had deadlifted like, I used to be able to deadlift 315. That was like the highest I went. I was always afraid of deadlifts because I saw dudes deadlift and end up in a wheelchair for months from trying to deadlift too much. But it's not like you going out and you maxing on squats every day. You maxing on bench every day. Some days you just going out to work out. You putting on a comfortable weight and you repping through the soreness, through the pain. No, he didn't train the same muscles every day. I used to work out 7 days a week, natural, and I was drinking a bottle of whiskey and smoking cigarettes every night. I became a monster. I couldn't see it, but my friends were in shock. Shout out to Quadrex, and people thought, yeah, so you know, I had never put my body through that kind of challenge before, man. It was NFL workouts ain't like what niggas do in prison, man. Nope. And we was doing all of this on low grade food, class D food, man, low grade food. Some niggas, protein powder was on the compound, creatine was on the compound, might even have been steroids on the compound, hydroxy cup was on the compound, and niggas was taking it. The guards was bringing it in, or they was sneaking it in some kind of way. They asked me if I wanted some protein powder. I told them no. I didn't take nothing while I was in there. But I think what contributed to dudes being able to work out like that so violently, taxing their body so violently, is because after you work out, you could go take a nap for 45 minutes and you ready to go work out again. And then you can get you 7-8 hours of sleep every night. So the sleep and the naps and the rest gives your body ample time to heal. In society, we don't got that kind of time. Yeah. Shout out to Abu, man. I did an interview with him when I first started my channel, man. Miguel Diaz, you're there for one thing and one thing only, to pump iron and get that money. Nah, you're not just there to work out. You really there. You really should go if you go to prison, and hopefully you never go. But when you be there, you really should be there to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing here? What did I do? What's wrong with me? That was the number one question I had for myself when I got to Morgantown. Sean, you're 45 years old. You just blew $1 million. You just left your 3.5-year-old son out there to fend for himself. You don't know if anybody's gonna molest him, sticking their finger in his booty, or playing with him, or abusing him, physically abusing him, mentally abusing him. You can't protect him because you're in here. You lost 9 rental properties. You lost a $400,000 income. My first question that I had when I got to prison was, Sean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Sean, what's up? I was there to figure that out. I had a problem. Something was wrong with me. I was broken. I did something wrong. I wasn't living right. I had to get the magnifying glass, the microscope, and the flashlight. And instead of turning it like what I used to have a flamethrower. Yo, they did me dirty. The United States is fucked up. White people is fucked up. That nigga over there fucked up. My family fucked up. My girl. I blamed everybody. But when I got to prison, I had to take the magnifying glass, the flashlight, and the microscope, and the telescope. And instead of facing it that way, I had to face it back on me and examine me and say, Sean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Because I knew that I could not leave out of that prison the same person that I was walking in. I couldn't do it. I was going to be 47 when I walked out, starting over from nothing, homeless. And I said, Sean, you got to change. Something's wrong with you. And that's when my life changed. And so you don't have to go to prison to have this kind of conversation with yourself. If you are able to do it without going through something painful, all the better. But usually we don't do these things and have these types of conversations with ourselves until we're in a lot of pain, until we've looked at ourselves and we're in a lot of pain, and we look at our lives and we look at the shit we done did to ourselves. Usually drug addiction can bring you there. Alcoholism can bring you there. Gambling can bring you there. A divorce can bring you there. A bad relationship breakup can bring you there. Or just depression can bring you there. And you have to look at yourself and say, man, my performance sucks. I ain't shit. What's wrong with me? And until you do that, you're going to stay stuck like Chuck. But the minute you grab your nuts and you able to do that for yourself, you on your way to the top, nigga. And I'll meet you up there. You meet me. When you get there, I'm going to be there. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
Appreciate you, Quadrex. Share this live, y'all. Y'all take this link and share this on your Instagram and your Facebook, your Twitter, all your thing. Did you witness homosexuality when you're in prison? No, I didn't witness. I heard about some cases. You know, you heard about dudes going into the chapel bathroom. We had a church, a chapel on the compound at Morgantown. And they say dudes used to go into the bathroom in the chapel and do their thing, and you know what I'm saying? But you know, I wasn't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm interested in. If that's happening, that ain't none of my business. So I didn't worry about none of that. Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, Miguel. You right. When you working out, you there just to work out. When you work out, when you hit that weight pile, y'all got the squat rack for an hour, and it's 4 of y'all. 2 people are spotting, 1 person spotting from the back. You put the weight on, you go. Soon as he finished, rack the weight, you using this weight, you breaking it down. You go. It's nonstop. Ain't nobody talking. Ain't nobody talking in the weight pile, man. Ain't nobody talking. You just working out. Prison surgery of the soul. You better. You don't have to go to prison to do it. If you need to operate on yourself, get to operating, man. Trucker Ron, you see it. You see it. Don't be ashamed of your pain. Don't be ashamed of your heartache. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one that hurt. Everybody hurt. Stop thinking you the only one that done got rejected by a woman. You ain't the only one. Stop thinking you the only one that your girl done fucked another dude and you was in love with her. That didn't happen there. It happened to me too. Yeah, it did. It happened to me too. Yes, it did. You ain't the only one. Stop thinking that you the only one and you become ashamed of your real life, man. Everybody go through this, man. You gonna get your heart broke by a woman. If you a dude and you dig women, you gonna get your heart broke one day. Get ready. If it ain't happened yet, it just ain't your turn. And if you on here saying you ain't never had your heart broke, you's a lying motherfucker. Yeah. It happens to everybody, man. You gonna get depressed in this life. And saying that you're depressed and telling somebody you're in a depression ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You know why? Because they've been in one too, or they finna go in one, or they just coming out of one. Yeah. Everybody go through things in life, man. Ain't nobody out here everybody ain't goddamn living in a perpetual state of utopia, perpetual happiness all the time. Nah, that don't exist. Eddie Kane, what up? Did you get into any fist fights in prison? Nah, I didn't get into any fist fights. Close, but nothing. Most of the fights in prison, they start off as mental wars, psychological fights, you know. But I didn't get into any fist fights in prison. I didn't, it was a lot of niggas that didn't like me, a lot of niggas that hated me, a lot of people I didn't like, some I hated. But, a lot of them are, a lot of it is mental, psychological, before it gets physical. Eric M., what up, man? Jacob, either you going through something or you coming out of something. Tell him, Jacob. Pharaoh Ramsey, yo, sup, Sean? Yo, Pharaoh Ramsey said, when you come into the live, wipe your feet at the door, hit the like button, and sit down and get involved in the live chat. Tell people what you do in the live chat. If you want to promote your business in the live chat, promote that. If you want to get with me and sponsor a show, you want me to promote you on the show, you want to call in, you do mortgages, you do something nationwide, you want to call in the show and tell people what it is you do, you want me to advertise you on my show, hit me up on my email, thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com, and we can work something out. You got to pay me, though, but I'll hook you up without a doubt. How did you survive the belly of the beast? I believe, man. I believed in me, man. God's protection, a whole bunch of things, man. Sean got to get ready for his game. Hey, Sean. It's 2:00, man. We got to be at the field at 3:00. Y'all stop being ashamed of your life. Stop judging your insides by rappers' outsides on YouTube. Stop judging your insides by famous people's outsides on Instagram. Stop that. Stop being ashamed of your real life. That's the love. The fucked up parts is where you learn the most. Shout out to you too, Mac 10. If anyone is a student and needs help, the investment banking sector, hit me up. Kadir is in here. Kadir doing what he's supposed to do. Kadir came in the chat and told everybody in the chat, if anyone is a student and needs help in the investment banking sector, hit me up. But the one thing Kadir ain't done yet is put his contact information up there. How are we supposed to find you, Kadir? You on the right track unless you was putting it up now, man. I spoke too fast before you get ready to put it up. See, there go Jacoby. What's your info? You got to put up your info. You jump out there. How do you teach yourself to learn something new? Most of the OGs today lack foresight. Why? Having trouble with some programming stuff. You got to keep working at it, Products Wife. You got to keep working at it. Copy it down. You know how I learned the Kabbalion so well? How I can quote some parts of it? Because I damn near wrote it down. I copied it down. If you're trying to learn something, if you in school, you studying something, and you got to read a chapter, and you really want to nail that test, or you really want to learn the information, copy it down. All right, or copy down the main parts. Highlight and then write down the main parts. Man, that shit is sticking in your brain like a thumbtack. Kadir said I was too fast. He didn't get a chance to put his information up. Do you have a better body now or in prison? Wave, definitely in prison. That was in the best shape of my life. I was in the best shape of my life. I had ran my bench press up to 335. I was doing goddamn 1,000 reps of abs a day. Yeah, definitely in there. Definitely. Mac 10, I see you. I'm finna get up out of here, though. Kadir, I'm finna get up out of here, man. You ain't gonna get a chance to put your stuff up, man. I'm finna shut this down, man. Sean got a baseball game. I've been on here 2 hours. Man, Product's wife.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Appreciate you, Product's wife. Copy it down, Product's wife, and just keep reading it. Just keep reading it and be patient. That's hard stuff. Programming is hard. Learning code is hard. Reading the Kabbalion is hard. Reading the Art of War is hard. You know, learning a new language is hard. And when things are hard, you have to do them. You have to read it again and again and again and again. And you'll get it. Don't think you can't get it because you don't get it on the 5th time you read it. It may require 9 times. It may require you to read it 14 times. Are you willing to do that? Do you really want it? But the thing about it, though, Product's wife, is once you get it, nigga, you got it. Yeah. Sean, what's up? Thank you for the coffee. Kadir, man, you fell off today, man. You came in here, you jumped out there. Anybody who wants some help with investment banking, hit me up. You ain't even put up your contact information. People asking you for it. K-Mac, what up, man? K-Mac in the building. What up, what up? What up, Sean and the brothers? K-Mac in the building. Y'all, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the rebound. Y'all have a nice weekend. And we're gonna catch y'all at a later date. All right, y'all. Peace.